What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight8610 and today we have our Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 episode 38 and 39 review for you guys. Yeah, a little bit late on this one too, sorry about that. I'm just going to combine both episodes into this review for you guys. Really, not much happened in episode 38 anyway, so it's not really too much to say on that. Ends up where Yuya wakes up from being knocked out and everything from the previous episode, and he realizes he has Dark Rebellion Dragon, and he goes to try to talk to Shun, try to learn more about the different dimensions that are going on and everything, more about Yuto, and Shun doesn't want to talk to him or anything, and he's wondering where Yuto is, and that's pretty much the majority of what happened. Another thing was that Yaiba ends up losing at the end of this, which is the X-Saber guy, which I was kind of sad about because I was hoping they would all kind of go a little bit further because I was hoping to see more cards from them, mainly to see new cards for X-Sabers, you know, and I believe the Constellar guy won, and so hopefully we'll see new Constellar cards in the future. And I guess he's the only one of the three that kept going. And we also see Miru, which is the one that used the ritual monsters that Yuya went against. Evidently she loses. It looks like she went against like a ninja-looking guy. I don't think they ever really showed any of his cards. Like showed like a Japanese like castle, I believe is what it was, or something, you know. So I'm hoping maybe that means like a, you know, some new ninja support in the future or something. I don't know. I'm going to assume Yuya will end up going against him or Gungenzaga, excuse me. Man, that name is just so weird. I should just, yeah, I don't know. That's such a weird name for me to say. It's just like a tongue twister in itself. Anyway, yeah, so I think he'll go against him eventually. I don't know if that's been confirmed or what. Like I said, I don't really look ahead at the future stuff until I want some of it to be a surprise. And let's see, and that's pretty much what happens for episode 38 because there's really not much setup. I can't remember if it was episode 38 or 39 because I watched them back to back. Was the one where we get to see, you know, the mysterious girl that's from the academy. Everyone thought it was Yuri. Evidently, it's going to be Serena is her name. That's been confirmed recently. And I guess she's just the Yuzu from the fusion dimension, I guess. You know, not Yuto's sister or Shun's sister, excuse me, on there. So he's not like the Yuzu from Yuto's dimension, though, is what I mean. So, yeah, even though she kind of matches the color scheme on that. So I guess she's actually from the fusion dimension. I don't know if it was that or if she was brainwashed or what's happening on that. I guess really don't have any confirmation. It looks like episode 40 we might see some more confirmation on what's happening on that. But anyway, going to episode 39 now, we have Yuya going against the guy that defeated the X-Saber guy, Yaiba, and we never really saw what he used. It basically looked like he beat up Yaiba, which again kind of goes back to the duel with Gungenzaga where they were just like beating each other up, and I was thinking, really? You can do that in a duel in this anime? You can just beat someone up? Evidently, it kind of looked like that because we didn't see any of his cards and all. And evidently he had kind of, you know, walked the dark path, I guess, on that, and had a hard life. So it was kind of interesting to see them dueling each other where Yuya, he always had people supporting him, and this guy really didn't. And, you know, to kind of see the different styles of dueling. And, of course, Yuya wants to show him a better way of dueling. And especially after what he saw with Yuto and everything. And Yuto was saying, you know, make everyone smile again and all that, too. So, you end up seeing the duel in that. And this guy is really just beating the crap out of Yuya for the longest time. I mean, Yuya's even going for beast eyes and everything. Still not enough. And this guy even goes for fusions. So I thought that was kind of interesting to see more fusions. And it ends up where Yuya finally turns evil. Yes, it seems like that happens with every main character. I think everyone except for Yusei, unless it's in the manga, I think he turned evil for a little bit. But all the main characters seem to kind of do this, whether it's Orichalcos, the Supreme King, or whatever's going on there. So it is pretty cool to see that. Not much of a transformation, really, when you think about it, I guess. It seemed like the others looked a little bit more threatening, maybe was the right word. I don't know. But it's just kind of interesting to see. You know, he just had red eyes. And he's using the Performa Pals, or, you know, and they don't really look threatening. It's just kind of funny. It's like, yes, I'm, you know, evil now, and I'm using, you know, this hippo card. And also it's just kind of like, no. That doesn't work. It's not like, at least was, you know, like Jaden, when he turned evil, the Supreme King, you know, he had the evil heroes. And then with Yugi turning evil, his monsters just looked evil, of course, with the Silver Orichalcos. I don't really remember with Yuma what the difference was. I think he used like the Baryon stuff or something like that. I don't know if I've actually seen all that that happened on there. But anyway, it just kind of seemed funny to me. It's like, yeah, I'm evil now, and I'm using these cartoonish looking cards. Okay. But anyway, it does end up being kind of scary, though, for his opponent, because he does go for Dark Rebellion Dragon. And before that happens, though, before he turns evil, and I'm wondering how this is all going to work or whatever, because it shows Yuto, and like they like touch hands or something like that, you know, like through their arms, and it's like they fuse together, kind of like with Zell or something on there, where they like fuse. and I guess it's kind of like Yuto has more of an evil around him, so that's what takes over. Or I'm wondering, if with each person he can fuse with, because I assume in the future we're going to see him like fuse with the synchro guy and the fusion guy and everything, and I'm kind of wondering, will he always be kind of evil when he does that? Is it like too much power? It's kind of like with the dragons, like he really wants to fight. Is it more that, not really evil? He just really wants to destroy things then? He has more like a rage thing, but not really necessarily evil. He just wants to duel. He wants to really just fight, kind of like with the dragons. I don't know. I was just kind of wondering on that. Is it necessarily evil, or because, I'm sorry, if I'm thinking evil, you would think if he fused with the fusion guy, he would be more evil, because they're considered to be more of the bad guys of the show. So with Yuto, you wouldn't think it would really make you an evil person, because Yuto wasn't really evil. He looks more, like the bad guy, I guess, out of all of them in a way to me, because he has more of, like the gothic dark look to him, I guess. But, yeah, I'm thinking it's more the dragons, there's just like too much power with them, and all the dragons just want to fight, I guess. So he ends up bringing out, of course, Dark Rebellion and wins the duel with that, because he powers him up twice using the abilities, and just like one-shots his opponent. And, yeah, that's basically what happens on there. He turns good again at the end, and he's wondering what happened. It looked like everyone was happy to see him at the beginning, though, because the duels he's had before, because they were entertaining and everything, because he was happier, but it looked like everyone was a little bit afraid of him at the end of that. So, yeah, I mean, he's gonna, I guess next episode, kind of figure out what went wrong on there. And again, I kind of think it's the dragons. I don't really think it's necessarily evil. I think it's just they want to fight. All these dragons want to prove, I guess, what form of summoning's better or something. Maybe the pendulum version is like the one that's trying to stop the fight or something like that. Or maybe it just wants to show that pendulum summoning's better too. I don't know. But I think it's really cool. I'm hoping that in the future, and I kind of think this will happen anyway, that of course Yuya will end up getting all the different versions of the dragons. He already has Dark Rebellion. I think he'll end up getting the Synchro and then also get the Fusion, which I don't think we've seen the Fusion yet. And I assume this guy would have a different Fusion, because I know we already have Beast Eyes and then Rune Eyes, but I assume this one's something completely different too. I still think Odd Eyes is going to have like an Xyz version of it, like it's used for an Xyz summoning, and then a Synchro version like that too, where it's going to be, used for a Synchro summon as well, not, separate from the actual dragons, the Synchro user uses and everything too. But I'm kind of wondering on that. Can't wait to see what else is going on with the series. And it looks like next episode is going to be Rigi versus Serena, which is, like I said, the Yuzu, I guess the Fusion World Yuzu, which we really don't have confirmation on yet. I don't know if it's supposed to be Yuri, like, turned evil, or if it's actually the Fusion version of Yuzu. So I guess we'll have to find that out. But yeah, what do you guys think about this so far? So far, I really like how complicated the story is, honestly. Sometimes that stuff annoys me, but it's kind of one of those things, like, I like how it could be several different things that could happen. It doesn't seem as predictable to me, and it seems pretty enjoyable. But yeah, I can't wait for next episode. I want to see Rigi duel again. I can't wait for that. I want to see him going against Yuya again, but I have no idea how long that's going to take. Probably like episode 50 before we'll see something like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on this. Of course, thank you for watching. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. I'll try to be quicker next time with anime review. Just been crazy lately. And I will catch you guys later. See you. Hope you guys have enjoyed my latest video. Be sure to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos, as well as check out my other two channels, Cyberknight Games for Let's Plays, and also Cyberknight CCG for Card Fight Vanguard openings. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.